Of course, one of the jolliest parts of Christmas for kids is no school for a week or so. But now some schools are putting nightly time limits on homework or doing away with it altogether. Others are no longer grading kids on their homework. This is according to the Wall Street Journal. The goal behind ending homework is to give students more time for family, reading, and rest after parents complain kids are overworked. One parent who supports the policy saying, quote, "These kids have so much homework at younger and younger ages, and heaven forbid if they have an after-school activity or if they want to spend time with their family." But some teachers say the change takes away a tool to reinforce the day's lessons, and some parents feel it leaves them out of the academic process. As one says, "In my house, we're very hands-on, and homework is a way to determine if our child is falling behind. I just think it takes parents out of the equation." I feel like we're going to disagree about this, Harris.
All right, it's about time management and responsibility. Those are the things that you get from deadlines and homework. And if you don't have them, you become poor at those skills if they're not reinforced in other ways. Like a job, but you're 9, so you don't have a job, you have homework.
Or soccer.
Well, okay, so I'm going to take the other side of this battle, because in New York it's become a thing where there are some schools that pile on homework and they brag that the kids are up till 1 o'clock in the morning doing their homework.
That's absurd.
And it's crazy. I would say my oldest son goes to a very competitive school where they move really fast, they learn a lot of stuff, but they have student hours during the day. I mean, they've got my kid for 8 hours a day plus.
Right.
If they can't teach him everything he needs in that time, I want my few hours at home to be with him
I didn't know
and to do
people were
sports
up
and do
till
something
1 a.m.
They are.
Wait till they get
That's
older.
not what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, that's an overburden. Plus, you've got sports, which also teach you social skills and so on and so forth. But there should be a balance. I don't want them to take all the homework away.
Not all of it.
I'm okay with it. I think that
normally.
teachers should be responsible for teaching inside the classroom,
Yeah.
and it reinforces the responsibility on the teacher to get it done inside the classroom. And it also challenges the kids to understand what they're learning that day, review it tomorrow at the beginning of class, and move on. And if you're then having problems, you can come back after school hours and get a tutor. And parents at home, sure, you can reinforce it at home, but
Follow-up question?
Sure.
So do you really think that people are going to spend that much more time with their kids if they're not doing their homework? Because a lot of kids aren't even seeing their parents much anyway, because everybody's got to work.
Yeah, but it's not. The point is that you shouldn't always have to delegate schoolwork outside of school. I think that teachers have a responsibility to teach inside of the classroom, get the job done there, and then come home, and so kids can be kids and not be doing piles.
I'm outnumbered.
I don't know.
You are outnumbered, but I'm also not a parent, so maybe I'll change my perspective.
No, because I see before my kids were getting older, I did think that homework was essential and it was a key, and it was about organizing your life. But now I see, I leave here, I go pick my kids up from various sports practices. We go home, we do homework, but then I want a smidgen of time after that, because then you've had the sports, you do the homework, you have dinner, it's bedtime. Like, I need a sliver to sit with them and talk about their day.
Hair in my household, so we braid hair at night. So we always find some time.
Good bonding time.
Well, my parents required for every, I can't remember the exact ratio, but for every 2 sports camps, they would require an academic camp in the summertime. So that was another way for them to reinforce the academic side of it. I had plenty of homework, and it did help me organize things and turn things on time. And I will never forget in 8th grade, I forgot to do the other side of the paper, and it taught me to always flip over the paper because I failed the assignment, and it was horrifying. So you do learn those things, but I do think that it's good to keep school at school, and it challenges both the teachers and the kids to get it done that day in the classroom and move on the next day.
And it's changed. Homework has changed. Like, it's not the same for parents the way you study. I mean, even for me, I haven't graduated too far along.
Okay.
But my godkids, it's much different, the homework they get.
Yeah.
We got to go, and we hope everybody at home is having a wonderful Christmas and doesn't have homework today. I hope that.